So I just got some really good news that I'm super excited about, but before I can, well, one, tell you what it is, and two, actually go into Philly, into the city to get it, I gotta water the garden. I gotta lock up the factory and turn on the alarm so nobody breaks in and steals anything, so that's what we're going to do. I gotta turn on the alarm, but in order to turn on the alarm and stuff, I'm gonna turn the camera the other way so you can't see what I'm doing. Armed! I better leave. Turn the lights off. Hit a green thing. Unlock the door, and we're outside. Yes, I'm acutely aware now that our key turns the opposite way, that it's actually supposed to go the other way when you lock it, but whatever. I better get to the garden because I'm gonna tell you what I got and why I got it, but now I gotta unlock the damn gate. Welcome to the Garden of Eden, baby. Anyway, this is the garden behind me. That's a hole look at this hole I just stepped in. I wonder if the person who works here or lives here actually has insurance. I mean, works here. Anyway, I gotta water the garden, so let me grab the hose and get that all started, and then I'll tell you where I'm going and what I'm getting. So I was surprised when Apple updated the MacBook Pro 2018 now, and not in September or October, and I've been trying to figure out what I want to do with my next computer setup. I have an iMac 2013 at home, I've got a 2014 laptop, I work out of the factory a lot every day, I also want to work at home, so the dilemma was, do I buy a iMac Pro for myself at home and then come back and forth to work with a laptop? And what actually makes more sense is to have one laptop that's a powerful computer with a monitor at home and a docking station, and a monitor at the factory with a docking station that I can just work off of. So it ends up being less expensive, but I'm getting a more powerful computer than what I was working with, and I'm really happy about it. I get it, believe me, I get it. There's a big debate, should you spend all this money on an Apple product or not? And the truth of the matter is, I've been Apple for a long time. I love the ecosystem. We're all set up here at the factory. Steven has his iMac Pro, Dan has a Mac Pro, I've got the MacBook Pro now to do all of my work on. We've got all of the Thunderbolt drives, we got Thunderbolt docks. We're ready to go. I mean, it's what we choose to use, but in this day and age, the computer doesn't really matter as much. It's because the software, like we use a ton of Adobe stuff. You can get that on both systems and it's gonna do the same exact thing. And in the long run, it doesn't matter what you choose. It just so happens that our personal preference, or my personal preference here for this business, is to go with the Apple products. So that's what I'm gonna do. So now that I'm done watering the garden and all the tomatoes and basils and cucumbers are happy, and I got my notification that I can go pick up my MacBook Pro, let's go into the city to the Apple store and get my computer. Blocking that good so you don't know the code. Hello, friendly puppy. I'm a friendly puppy. So the Apple store is in Center City, which is downtown. I'm a couple of minutes from there, but it's not a place you really want to drive. So I always hop an Uber to get there because it's just so much easier. All right, Uber's here, let's go. Hey, how's it going? Apple store. We've made it, we've arrived, Apple store, time to pick up laptop. Let's not get in trouble. How you doing? I'm picking up an order.
Online order?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take a few minutes for it to come down.
Thanks. I'll just be moseying. Have you ever seen a store more busy than a store that's an Apple store? And there's so many haters, but have you ever seen a Microsoft store or a Sony store or a Samsung store? They don't look like this. So the one thing that's really good about the Apple stores is the fact that you can just walk in, tell them your number, that you order, your order number, and you wait. it's done. And then you get your stuff and you can play with toys like own it, own it, own it. You said Jared, correct?
Yeah.
So I just realized I didn't tell you which configuration I was going with. Well, this is a 15.4-inch space gray MacBook Pro with the i9 processor, the 32 gigs of RAM, the 1 terabyte SSD, and the upgraded video card. I wanted one computer that I could take back and forth from the home to the factory that could have everything that I needed on it, because I just want one computer. I don't need more than that, and if I travel, I've got this powerhouse to go with me on the road, and it's much more powerful than anything that I've had up until this point other than Steven's iMac Pro. But there's one thing that I'm going to do before I get too far. Can you guess what it is? I'm gonna put it in my gear vault so it's protected right off the rip. That's where I'm gonna leave it, guys. I'm not gonna do an unboxing and sniff test this time around. I'll probably do that in another video, but I just wanted to take you along for the ride with me this time. And I was really excited that it got dropped. And not dropped like as in dropped physically, but that they announced it when they announced it. All right, guys, I'll keep you updated. Don't forget, leave me some comments down below on what you think of this configuration. None of this Mac versus PC stuff, just thumbs up for the fact that new piece of gear. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.